Hello everyone, here she is with her chain link couplings and her fenders and vacuum hoses now in place. Yep, you can see the hooks and the chain link coupler, and you can see how beautiful the fenders look on her. It's too bad, unlike a DC controller where you can inch it up to where you want it to be, DC has the darn momentum, which is not really controllable. But yeah, you can see the beautiful fenders, the cylinder drain cocks, the hooks in the front. You can see the firebox glowing on the tender. Wow, doesn't that look real? The one issue I've had was with the tender to engine drawbar connector. It was a little bit temperamental because it wasn't lining up properly, and then I had to get the pins and the connector realigned a little bit. And also the socket sort of fell off the coupling fastener, so I had to use a screwdriver to keep the end on the tender in place and straighten out the coupling pins on the engine side before sliding the engine and tender connector together. So it looks like I will not be separating the locomotive and tender for the foreseeable future. If I'm going to have to package them, hopefully the engine and tender can stay together, because otherwise I'm not uncoupling the engine and tender ever again. Unlike Bramble Beauty, which is way more secure, this one, the drawbar engine to tender connector, is not very secure. So Rapido still has a ways to go with that. Otherwise, I can't really fault this model. It's still perhaps one of the finest models in my collection. And yes, the vacuum hose is on in place. Let's show you what she would have looked like under full steam. That's just barely crawling out of the yard. Race to the north, it probably would have been like this. That's close to about 60 miles an hour. Yeah, you can see it's doing it effortlessly, and it's managing these curves beautifully. And as for the fenders, I'm shocked at just how well it's taken those curves. But then again, these are pretty wide curves for HO and double gauge. So this is probably the minimum you'd want to give a Stirling Single if you want to put those fenders on. This is max throttle. It's a very sensible top speed. She'd do it with about 9 cars behind her. And the Stirling Single was fast. I mean, really fast. Jeremy Clarkson, during his day in Top Gear, would call this a sports train. And he wouldn't be wrong about that. If it was just the locomotive, the tender, and 1 car, that would pretty much be a sports train back in its heyday. Yeah, if this were a car, it would have been the 1800s version of a Jaguar or Aston Martin, given how fast these locomotives would go. Yeah, this would definitely be James Bond's locomotive if it was back in the 1800s. Awesome locomotive this is. Wonderful work of art. It's no wonder these are sought after. Very sought after. That means coming into the station. Oh, beautiful flywheel stop. Again, just look at this gorgeous detail with the couplings, the chain link hooks, and the fenders. Again, Rapido has definitely outdone themselves with this model. The first runs were spectacular, and this is a second run. My God. And again, the model speaks for itself. Yeah, both this and Bramble Beauty blow my city of Truro from Bachmann out of the water. But that was a 2012. This is a 2024. Bramble Beauty is a 2025. So, again, model railroading has come a long way in 00 gauge. Well, hope you've enjoyed seeing this engine in action. Chris 9017 out.